Tired of jumping through hoops to buy Bitcoin? Frustrated with endless paperwork and invasive identity checks? Introducing Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club's loan program. No KYC required. Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to freedom. Borrow up to $250,000 at as little as 7% interest. Join our community and take control of your financial future. Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where privacy meets opportunity. Connect with like-minded individuals and grow together. Visit us today and unlock your $250,000 Bitcoin loan. Your journey to financial freedom starts here.
And welcome to the show, everyone. I hope you can hear me and see me well. I'm all blacked out today. So the reason is because it actually makes me look slimmer. I'm actually going for the slim look now. No, it's really because this t-shirt was on top. That's really it. Because when you live out of luggage, whatever is on top, that's what you wear. Welcome to the show, everyone. And yes, like the ad said, just before I hopped on here, guys, clubs, we have loans, which are, remember, this is what Michael Saylor's doing. This is what everyone is doing. This is, hang on 1 second. Let me check my settings. Audio. Yep, we're good. Good. This is what everyone is realizing, guys. We have an announcement. And God, this is such a power-packed show. We have loans at our club where you can actually apply for a loan. And we will get you your loan. We will set you up with your Bitcoin. No KYC on your Bitcoin. This is why our clubs are so popular. Plus, we do home what do you call it? Home really bad. Home refinancing. And we actually take your proceeds. We purchase your Bitcoin for you. We send it to you. No KYC. And if you are wanting to purchase some actual Bitcoin, there's a $5,000 minimum, but we can actually purchase it for you. No KYC as a club member. This is why our clubs are so popular, because we are a private membership organization. We can do things that the other non-private entities can't do. That's why we structured it the way we did, because I believe in freedom. I believe the federal government nor any local government should be able to tell you what you can do with your money or to track how you exchange in your private life. Just what I believe, and that's why I've launched the clubs, because these clubs are not only crypto and actual Bitcoin and AI and robotics and all that good shit that's coming fast. It's freedom. It's absolute freedom. Free men don't ask permission because we're free. You have to demand freedom. That's the way you have to live your life. Free men do not ask permission. You don't need it because we're free men and women. Now, let's move on. All right. Now, I have a friend. In fact, I have two friends who are very plugged in on what's going on in New York and in London. Let's just say one of them works on Wall Street. Well, actually, both of them. One of them works on Wall Street. One of them is highly influential in Wall Street. Each of them separately have told me that July is go month. Now, why would they say that? And if you look at the headline, if you look at what I named the episode, alert, insider says $600 billion scheduled to enter Bitcoin in July. Hang on time. Let me explain something, guys. For the last year and a half, our good friend of the show, Mr. Michael Saylor, has educated corporations and CEOs and CMOs all over the world. I mean, thousands and thousands of CEOs, and also countries, politicians in many, many different countries. It has took about a year and a half to get them educated to the point and legally structured so they can purchase Bitcoin. This is now when, because remember, guys, yesterday was the end of the second quarter. All of these corporations move in quarters. You have to understand that every corporation sets up for the next quarter. So last quarter, which is April, May, and June, they were planning for their launches to purchase the Bitcoin. This includes the federal government. Yes, this includes the federal government. That July, let's see what comes after July. April, May, June, July, August, September, and October. July, August, and September are going to be nuts. This third quarter is going to be nuts, folks. Just look at who has announced. And I said this many shows ago. If you look at who has announced that they are leveraging their corporate credit and buying Bitcoin, every single day we have 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 major companies that are announcing we're going to buy Bitcoin. Folks, yesterday, the supply on exchanges dropped by the highest amount, money-wise, ever. Let me say that again. The amount on exchanges dropped the highest amount cash-wise, well, cash, US dollar value ever. I think today is, I think it's the 1st. Yeah. It's July 1st. this ain't gonna slow down, folks. This is gonna speed up. This is what all of you guys, including me, it's what we've waited for. This very moment, there are corporations, and I will say it, hundreds of corporations have launched today purchasing software that will slowly purchase fucking Bitcoin over and over again, 24 hours a day. Now, this doesn't mean that it's just going to skyrocket right up. No. These are set so they catch little bitty dips. And I mean little bitty dips. That's the reason we're going like we are. And then there are some corporations located in New York City that will sell a shit ton of friggin' Bitcoin on open exchanges. So they drop the price. Then they go over to another exchange and they buy up. Remember, exchanges are weighted, which means your highest, the highest level of weight exchange is number one is, I think it's actually Binance. Number two would be Coinbase. Number three, I think, is Gemini. Number four is Kraken. I think that's right. These exchanges are all linked together and they draw from each other. When an exchange is low on supply, they will APY or API into other exchanges and actually buy off of there. So we have a liquid pool of digital assets that are literally just flying around these exchanges. And now we have corporations who are literally launching bots today that are going to be fucking buying Bitcoin all day long, 24 hours. And this is just the beginning, folks. Just the beginning. We got news going on over in China that I don't think no one's really figured this out yet. The second largest bank in China, I think it's the second or third largest bank in China, is launching a spot Bitcoin ETF. Now, the second largest bank in China is just a front for the Chinese government. All of them are. But the second largest one is literally like, that's where they do a lot of shit that they don't really, what's up with my video here, that they don't really want as well known as using the first largest bank, which is the actual Bank of China. What's going on with my camera? What's up with my video? This is weird. I'm telling you guys, it's the feds, man. Hang on 1 second here. Let's see. Can you guys see how this is like screwing up or what? Or is it just me? It's a glitch in the matrix. Yeah. No, this only happens on my show. All right. All of our other shows never have issues like this. Never. It's always on my show. Why? Yeah. This is a brand new laptop, guy. And this is an expensive laptop. This is not something that you get at I don't know, like Best Buy or something like. This is an it is, but whatever. I digress. It's going to happen, whatever happens. I don't care. All right. Now, over in China, they announced today one of the largest, I guess it's a grocery store chain, one of the largest grocery store chains in China is buying fucking Bitcoin. Now, let's actually think about this, guys. The largest grocery store in China. Do you think they have any connections to the Chinese government? I'm sure. Now, do you think that the largest grocery store in China, do you think they went to the Chinese Communist Party and said, hey, we're thinking about buying some Bitcoin? You have any thoughts on that? Because remember, over in China, if you do not do what the government wants you to do, you go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. They send you to a weight loss center, which is basically they don't feed you. They beat the hell out of you. And when you come back, you are totally changed. You're smaller because you've lost so much weight. And you now you're just a Chinese fucking bobblehead. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you don't think that China is actually doing, remember guys, China is actually doing exactly what Trump is doing. Except over here in America, Trump doesn't really have to tell, hey, Michael Saylor, why don't you buy up a bunch of Bitcoin? Hey, BlackRock, why don't you buy up a bunch of Bitcoin? Hey, all of these ETFs. You know, the only people who aren't really involved right now is retail. That's what's fucking crazy, is retail in the Bitcoin hardly even exists. Hang on one second. Word from the sponsor.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from CALIX Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from CALIX Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calixsolutions.io.
And we're back. Guys and gals, as I was saying, over in China, because think about it, guys, China knows what's going on. Look at the European Union. The European Union literally said, hey, everyone in the European Union, we're probably going to take your savings accounts. What? Yeah, we're probably going to take your savings account because we need to invest it into some stuff that we don't really want to tell you about. But don't worry, it's an investment. Really? Really? It's an investment? That's what it is. Well, how about you leave my damn savings account alone? And the European Union's fucked, folks. Absolutely fucking fucked. They're fucker than fucker can fucking get. Because Germany literally looked at them and went, "Und have a cup of that." I love Germans. I just love how they talk. Germans could read a love poem and you think you're going off to the gulag. And what he just said was, "I love you with all my heart and soul." But it sounds like you're about to get walked off to a fucking gas chamber. So Germany basically was like, "Yeah, fuck you and the horse you fucking rode in on," because they want nothing to do with that. They're like, wait, and for those of you who don't know, Germany is the breadbasket of the EU. Without Germany, the EU would just be like E. That'd be it. Yeah, because you have Ireland, you have all of these other European countries, and they don't really produce a whole lot. They aren't really producing as much. Let's put it this way. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure that Germany produces half of the EU's GDP. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Because the Germans, have you ever heard of German engineering? There's a reason that they say German engineering. You never hear Australian engineering or Mexico engineering. No, it's German engineering because they're little engineers. And if the EU tries this, Germany is, mark my words, guys, Germany's going to tell them to fuck off, and there's going to be a German exit. What would we call that? Like a Czechit? Germexit? Yeah, well, something like that. But they are basically going to pull a UK. They're going to be like, yeah, fuck you, Brexit. And you have to remember, if Germany goes, the EU is done. They have no GDP. Plus, look at London. London is like which is kind of ironic. London is like a really fancy toilet. It looks good, but it's full of shit. London is shit, just like New York. Nothing against you New Yorkers, except that most of you are stupid. New York is a shithole. All right, one of our associates here at our club in Nashville was recently in China. All right, and he showed me pictures. Dude, China is kicking us in the dick right now. Yeah, we are getting fucking dick kicked by China. He showed me pictures. Do you know that China has the largest city in the world? I don't remember exactly what he said, but I think it was like 20 something million people in one city. And it's fucking clean. He showed me pictures, like the roads, and every place is clean and it looks amazing. See, us here in the US, what do we got? We got New York. Now, mind you, there are a couple of cities here in America. You're talking Dallas, Miami. Now, they're not perfect. They're not as good as those, but they're not as bad as it could be. But we have New York. We have, and I'll even use my own hometown, St. Louis. Totally sucks ass. That's why I think God is literally trying to destroy St. Louis with fucking tornadoes, because remember, hurricanes and tornadoes, those are just God's erasers. When you fuck up too much, God just kind of erases you. But China knows what's going on. They look at the European Union, and we kicked China's money. Right? We kicked China's money out of America. Take your money and go home. China's largest investment fund. Let me say that again. China's largest investment fund just left America. They pulled out all their money and they go bye-bye. Where do you think that money's going to go? Because remember, it cannot go into China because it will hyperinflate and fuck with their currency. I'm going to throw this fucking camera away. You piece of shit. Fuck it, I'm just pressing buttons now. I have no idea how you work any of this shit. That's me, guys, Mr. Professional. Oh, check this out. I love this fucking thing. All right, now, back to China. China holds a shit ton of gold. America don't. Now, that doesn't mean anything because America has a bunch of gold. Grand Canyon, Chocolate Mountain. If you've never looked up Chocolate Mountain, give that a fucking gander. Hey, I'm going to break this fucking camera. Where the hell's my AV guy? No. But China knows what's going on, guys. China knows what Trump is doing. The only people that don't know what's about to happen is the non-coiners. The non-coiners have no fucking clue what's going on. They have no idea. Oh, damn it. Shit. There was a thing on X. Oh, who was it? Son of a bitch. Someone is implementing on an app where you can purchase fucking Bitcoin, and there's like 300 million people that use this app. And I'm trying to remember what the hell app it was. Okay, cool. Thank you, Mr. Doom. We don't care about the camera as long as we can hear you. Thumbs up. Thank you, Dr. Doom. Oh, yes, please give us a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe here on whatever platform you're watching. On some of our platforms, you can't hit, because we're on like 51 platforms or something. I don't know. There's a lot of them. But China is literally setting up. China is mimicking Trump. That's what China's doing. And in Africa, they just, folks, let me grab this. Africa, I think it's Africa. Yeah, Africa just announced their largest energy producer in Africa is going to start mining Bitcoin. I've told you guys for a year and a half or 2 years now. Jack, not the young Jack with the hoodie in the closet, the other Jack, the, what's his name? Jack Dorsey? Yeah. Jack has been over in Africa working with these people. When they switch on the mining rigs over in Africa, holy shit. The sun is going to go, it's actually going to dim a little bit. When they switch that thing on, the sun's going to dim. And that's what's going on here in America. Guys and gals, I know a lot of people, they just read what's on X and they don't really have all of the information of what's really going on in the Bitcoin ecosystem and the industry. That's what a lot of people don't realize. The crypto industry is about to fucking explode. That's why I'm launching clubs as fast as I can. Because the industry is growing. And our clubs are linked in with all of the Chamber of Commerce in the areas of our clubs. So as this all happens, because remember, our clubs, we have Sarasota, we have Massachusetts, we have St. Louis, we have Nashville, we have Dallas, we have Las Vegas. I'm heading to Scottsdale, Arizona, earlier this month or later this month. And don't forget our club. Our next club we are going to open. Oh, I just had a chill. Maybe there's a ghost in here. I don't know. It's the ghost in the machine. Our next club that we are going to be launching is at Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, that Mar-a-Lago. Guys, we're literally a half a block or a block away from Trump's house at Mar-a-Lago. Every time Trump drives home from the airport, he's just going to look to his left and go, oh, look, it's Bitcoin Ben. Because I'm seriously going to do this. Don't doubt me for a second. I'm going to have an electric life-size version of me out there waving. And it's going to say, welcome home, Mr. President. Yeah. I'm going to go nuts on Mar-a-Lago. That club's going to be bad ass. But all of our clubs, dude, I'm here in Nashville. Our Nashville club is literally insane with how amazing. This is our podcast studio. I know you can only see like this. If I could flip this freaking camera out, there's lighting, there's TVs, there's friggin' microphones everywhere. This is the industry. We are educating local communities. We have, the reason I'm actually in Nashville is we have an event here in Nashville for the 4th of July, which is actually going to happen on July 3rd, which I think is on Thursday. Is that right? Wednesday, Thursday? Yeah, on Thursday, we have an event. There's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of people at this event. And who is one of the major sponsors? Our clubs, our club here in Nashville. So I, and probably one of my associates here from the club, will get up on stage in front of thousands of people and say, hey guys, do you want to get into cryptos and Bitcoin? Come on down to the club. In fact, why don't you swing over and check us out at our booth? Everyone have a great show, because I'm sure we're in Nashville, there's going to be country music. Okay, guys and gals, I'm going to wrap this up because we got to get it good. All right. Now, I received a message. There's only 6 shares available for the club at Mar-a-Lago left. There's only 6 shares left. So if you're interested in owning a piece of our club at Mar-a-Lago, give us a call or send us a text and get on our owner's call, 941-391-3882. So when you join the owner's call, that's when you get all of the information explaining the structure of the clubs, what it's actually doing, the evolution of our corporation. And shout out, Jay, I know you're in El Salvador right now. Pretty soon, we'll have our hotel, our resort in El Salvador open. And that's going to go crazy. And I'm going to buy another resort in El Salvador. And I'm also looking at a resort in Florida. Oh, so excited. Everyone. Oh, once again, guys, there are 6 shares left. I just have to remember what my team actually tells me to say before I get off the show. Is there are 6 shares left of the club in Mar-a-Lago. Give us a call or send us a text, 941-391-3882. Everyone, have a kick-ass fucking day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite truck driver, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben, here to invite you to our weekly Friday owner's call. Now, what the owner's call is it's a call that I and some of my associates actually do with our current and our prospective owners of our clubs. where we give you the information, answer the questions that you have on what's going on with your club you own right now, or what are the investment opportunities of owning a piece of the club. If you're interested in owning a share or a piece of our clubs, our resorts, our bank, our future airline we're launching, our decentralized private jet company, get on board, guys. Everyone's moving in to the decentralized economy. Join now, and at least join the owner's call. It's easy peasy. You get all the information you need. You can ask all the questions you want, and it's very simple. Give us a call or send us a text right now at 941-391-3882. It's right here. 941-391-3882. Love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Give us a call. Bye-bye.